During the 1930s, a decade shaped by the Great Depression and the rise of cinematic escapism, Clark Gable reigned as one of Hollywood's brightest stars. His rugged charm and magnetic presence captivated audiences worldwide. Yet, behind the glamour, Gable's personal life was far more complicated, entangled in a web of secret love affairs hidden from the public eye. On the set of Gone with the Wind in 1939, a film set against the backdrop of the Civil War, Gable's off-screen life mirrored the drama of the story. While portraying Rhett Butler in a fiery romance with Scarlett O'Hara, Gable found himself caught in a clandestine affair. Surprisingly, his secret lover was not his co-star Vivien Leigh, but another celebrated actress, known for her grace and elegance, a sharp contrast to Gable's rugged image. Their meetings were shrouded in secrecy, taking place in the hidden corners of film sets and glamorous Hollywood parties as they navigated a relationship filled with both passion and risk. This affair starkly contradicted Gable's public persona as a devoted, happily married man. As rumors of the affair began to spread through studio lots, tension grew. Gable, ever the professional, continued to charm audiences on screen, but behind the scenes, he wrestled with the challenges of a love that defied societal norms. The relationship, carefully concealed, posed a threat to his reputation and the careers of everyone involved. This secret romance was just one chapter in Gable's complex personal life, which was marked by a series of hidden relationships that revealed a man as layered and intriguing off-screen as he was on it. But who was this enigmatic actress, and how did their forbidden romance play out amid the glitz and glamour of Hollywood's golden age? Exploring this untold story of Clark Gable's private life reveals a tale of passion, secrecy, and the sacrifices made for love in an era when maintaining a flawless public image often meant burying the truth behind the silver screen. Joan Crawford. Passion on and off screen. The connection between Clark Gable and Joan Crawford was one of Hollywood's most electrifying partnerships, both on and off the screen. Their passionate and intense affair was an open secret in Hollywood, adding intrigue to their already glamorous reputations. They first worked together in Dance Fools, Dance in 1931, and their chemistry was immediate. Both rising stars at the time, their on-screen romance quickly spilled into real life. Their relationship was built on mutual admiration and a shared understanding of the pressures of stardom. Their affair was intense and volatile, reflecting their strong personalities. Their relationship was anything but calm, fueled by a fiery passion that was both exhilarating and tumultuous. They often met in secret, away from the public and studio executives who were determined to preserve their stars' pristine images. Despite their passion, both were pragmatic about the risks their affair posed to their careers. Crawford, in particular, was navigating a troubled marriage to Douglas Fairbanks Jr., and an open affair with Gable could have severely damaged her reputation. Over the years, their relationship endured through several films and countless stolen moments. Each project they worked on brought them closer, but the realities of their lives meant their romance could never fully flourish. The studios worked hard to suppress any scandal, but rumors still spread. Their relationship was on again, off again, continuing even as both married other people. Their final collaboration, Strange Cargo in the 1940, marked the end of their on-screen partnership and symbolized the complex and passionate bond they had shared. The relationship between Gable and Crawford highlights the complexities of Hollywood romances during the Golden Age. It was a time when public image often clashed with private realities, and the pressures of fame dictated personal choices. Despite the challenges, their affair was a testament to their undeniable connection as both actors and individuals. It remains a captivating chapter in Hollywood history, a story of passion, secrecy, and the delicate balance between public personas and private lives. Lana Turner. A turbulent affair. Lana Turner, famous for her beauty and dramatic personal life, had a passionate and complicated relationship with Clark Gable that mirrored the intensity of their on-screen roles. Their romance was one of Hollywood's well-known secret, an affair marked by both fiery passion and the challenges of their public personas. Turner and Gable first worked together in Honky Tonk in 1941, where their mutual attraction was immediate. At the time, Turner was at the height of her career, while Gable was already a Hollywood icon. Their undeniable on-screen chemistry quickly fueled rumors of a real-life romance. Their relationship was intense, full of highs and lows, driven by their strong personalities. While they shared a deep connection, their romance was anything but smooth, often punctuated by heated arguments and reconciliations. Complicating matters, both were married to other people. Turner's marriage to Artie Shaw was already strained, and her affair with Gable only added to the tension. Gable, meanwhile, was married to Carole Lombard, and his infidelity caused him significant guilt and inner conflict. Despite these challenges, Turner and Gable continued their affair for several years, often reigniting their passion while working together on film projects. However, their situation also brought constant difficulties, as the studios worked hard to keep their relationship hidden to protect their public images. Eventually, the affair ended as both stars moved on with their lives and careers. Turner's personal life remained dramatic, most notably with her involvement in the Johnny Stompanato homicide case. Gable, on the other hand, found stability later in life with his marriage to Kay Williams. Amid Gable's many scandals and affairs, his relationship with Carole Lombard stood out as a true love story. Their marriage was one of Hollywood's most celebrated romances, offering a rare glimpse of Gable's capacity for deep love and commitment. The two first met in 1932 while filming No Man of Her Own, but at the time, there was no romantic connection as both were involved with others. They reconnected in 1936 at a Hollywood party, and this time, the attraction was immediate. Lombard's vivacious personality and sharp wit captivated Gable, and their relationship quickly blossomed. Their romance faced obstacles, particularly Gable's ongoing marriage to his second wife, Rhea Langham. The divorce process was lengthy and highly publicized, but Lombard, known for her free-spirited nature, waited patiently. Their love only deepened during this time. The couple married in 1939, and their relationship was characterized by mutual respect and affection. Lombard had a profound influence on Gable, helping him relax and enjoy life beyond the pressures of Hollywood. They shared a love of hunting and the outdoors, often retreating to their ranch in Eno for privacy and tranquility. Tragically, their marriage was cut short in 1942 when Lombard died in a plane crash while on a war bonds tour. Devastated by her death, Gable enlisted in the Army Air Forces, a decision many believe was driven by his grief. Lombard's death marked a turning point in Gable's life, and he was never the same afterward. Their love story remains a striking contrast to Gable's reputation as a womanizer, revealing a man capable of profound love and loyalty. The relationship between Clark Gable and Carole Lombard endures as a testament to the power of true love in an industry often defined by fleeting romances and superficial connections. Marion Davies, a discreet connection. The relationship between Clark Gable and Marion Davies, though less publicized than his other affairs, was a discreet connection that added another layer to Gable's complex romantic history. Davies, a talented actress and renowned beauty, was known for her long-term relationship with newspaper magnate William Randolph Hearst, which made her affair with Gable all the more secretive and delicate. Gable and Davies reportedly met at the lavish parties hosted by Hearst at San Simeon, his grand estate. These gatherings were legendary, attended by Hollywood's elite, and provided the perfect backdrop for discreet liaisons. Gable, charmed by Davies's wit and vivacity, found in her a kindred spirit, someone who understood the pressures and temptations of Hollywood life. Their affair was carefully concealed, as both were acutely aware of the potential repercussions. Hearst, a powerful figure in the industry, was fiercely protective of Davies, and any hint of infidelity could have had serious consequences for all involved. The relationship was thus kept out of the public eye, with meetings arranged in secret and with utmost caution. Despite the need for secrecy, Those within certain Hollywood circles were aware of the affair. It was one of many open secrets in an industry where personal lives were often as scripted and managed as the films themselves. However, the respect and affection between Gable and Davies were evident to those who knew them, even if it had to be hidden from the wider world. The affair eventually ended as both Gable and Davies moved on with their lives. Gable continued his string of high-profile relationships and marriages, while Davies remained with Hearst until his death. The relationship with Gable, though a brief chapter in her life, was a testament to Davies's complexity as a woman who navigated the intricate web of Hollywood relationships with grace and discretion. The connection between Clark Gable and Marion Davies is a lesser-known but intriguing aspect of Hollywood's romantic history. It highlights the hidden dynamics of relationships in an era where image and reputation were paramount, and where love often had to find its way through the shadows of public scrutiny. Grace Kelly, A Royal Romance. The brief but notable connection between Clark Gable and Grace Kelly during the filming of Mogambo in 1953 was a relationship that caught the attention of both their peers and the media. Kelly, with her ethereal beauty and poised demeanor, was at the beginning of her meteoric rise in Hollywood, while Gable was an established star, the epitome of masculine charm. Set against the backdrop of the African safari, Mogambo provided the perfect setting for romance to blossom. Gable and Kelly's on-screen chemistry was palpable, and rumors quickly began to circulate about a real-life romance. Their attraction was a blend of Gable's rugged charm and Kelly's serene elegancy, creating a dynamic that was both captivating and complex. The affair, though brief, was intense. Gable was drawn to Kelly's grace and sophistication, qualities that contrasted with his more rugged persona. For Kelly, Gable represented the quintessential Hollywood leading man, charismatic and worldly. Their romance, however, was not without its complications. Gable was married at the time, and Kelly was acutely aware of the importance of maintaining her pristine image. The relationship was discreet, with both stars understanding the implications of a public affair. They shared stolen moments away from the prying eyes of the press, but the romance was short-lived. The end of the film's production marked the end of their affair, with both returning to their respective lives and careers. Kelly's life took a dramatic turn when she left Hollywood to become Princess of Monaco, marrying Prince Rainier III. Gable, meanwhile, continued his career in Hollywood, his affair with Kelly becoming a whispered chapter in his storied life. The relationship between Clark Gable and Grace Kelly is a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of Hollywood romances. It was a connection that transcended the usual Hollywood affair, marked by a mutual respect and a shared understanding of the delicate balance between public image and private desire. Clark Gable and Sylvia Ashley. Clark Gable's marriage to Sylvia Ashley, a British model and socialite who had previously been a duchess through her marriage to Douglas Fairbanks, was a union that brought him into the world of British nobility, but was fraught with challenges and differences. This chapter in Gable's life marked a departure from his usual Hollywood romances, offering a glimpse into his desire for stability and companionship in his later years. Ashley, known for her elegancy and sophistication, was a stark contrast to the women Gable had previously been involved with. Their relationship began in the wake of personal tragedies for both. Gable was grieving the loss of his third wife, Carol Lombard, while Ashley had recently divorced Fairbanks. They found solace in each other's company, and their marriage in 1949 was seen as a fresh start for both. However, the marriage soon faced difficulties. Gable, a quintessential Hollywood star, was rooted in the glitz and glamour of American cinema, while Ashley was accustomed to the aristocratic lifestyle of British high society. These differing worlds and lifestyles led to clashes and misunderstandings. Ashley's penchant for high society and luxury was at odds with Gable's more down-to-earth personality. The couple's public appearances often portrayed a facade of marital bliss, but behind closed doors, the reality was different. Their union was marked by increasing tension and disagreements over lifestyle choices and priorities. Gable's career in Hollywood continued to demand his attention, while Ashley's social engagements pulled her in different directions. Their marriage, which lasted until 1952, ultimately ended in divorce. The relationship with Sylvia Ashley was a chapter in Gable's life that highlighted his search for companionship and a sense of normalcy away from the Hollywood spotlight. However, it also underscored the challenges of merging two very different worlds and the complexities of finding love later in life. Kay Williams, the final chapter. Clark Gable's fifth and final marriage to Kay Williams, a former actress and model, represented a stabilizing force in the later years of his life, after a series of high-profile relationships and marriages. Gable's union with Williams was seen as a return to a more grounded and tranquil existence, away from the tumultuous romantic escapades of his past. Williams and Gable's relationship began in a Hollywood that was changing rapidly. Gable, once the undisputed king of Hollywood, was facing the challenges of an industry that was evolving and a new generation of actors rising to prominence. Williams, with her understanding and supportive nature, provided Gable with a sense of comfort and normalcy. Their marriage in 1955 was a low-key affair, reflecting their desire for a more private life. Williams was aware of Gable's history and the pressures of being married to one of Hollywood's most iconic figures. She navigated this role with grace, providing a stable home life and becoming a trusted confidant and partner to Gable. The couple's life together was marked by a shared love of the outdoors and a simpler lifestyle, far removed from the glamour and intensity of Gable's earlier years in the spotlight. They enjoyed quiet times at their ranch, a stark contrast to the lavish Hollywood parties and premieres that had once been a staple of Gable's life. In 1960, Williams and Gable were overjoyed to discover they were expecting a child. However, their happiness was short-lived. Gable suffered a severe heart attack and passed away just months before the birth of their son, John Clark Gable. Williams was left to navigate the challenges of widow and single motherhood, all while dealing with the immense legacy of her late husband. Clark Gable's marriage to Kay Williams was a final chapter that brought him peace and contentment, a stark contrast to the earlier, more turbulent years of his life. Their relationship was a testament to the power of love and companionship in providing stability and happiness, even amid the ever-changing landscape of Hollywood. The story of Gable and Williams is a poignant reminder of the personal journeys and transformations that can occur over a lifetime, especially for those living in the public eye. It was a chapter that closed the book on the romantic escapades of one of cinema's most legendary figures, offering a glimpse into a more serene and contented side of Clark Gable's life.